studied about the Earth's north magnetic pole and the geographic north pole and south pole हमने discuss किए हैं. So we are saying that here you can see that there is a Earth, ठीक है, and there are 4 layers of Earth. The first one is called the crust, the second one is the mantle, and then there is a core, outer core and inner core. So we are saying that the earth core is thought to contains a lot of iron and nickel. So that is the reason, okay, that iron and nickel which causes the earth's magnetic field, okay. So that's why we are saying that suspended bar magnet always comes roughly towards north south, okay. That is the reason why, because the earth is considered earth acts like a magnet, okay, just because of the iron and nickel that is present between the core of the earth. So we are saying that as you can see here that there is a magnetic north pole and geographic north pole. So that's why we are saying that the earth's magnetic north pole is about 700 miles from the geographic north pole, ठीक है. So there is a distance between the geographic north pole and magnetic north pole, and that is the reason why the magnetic north pole, why a suspended bar magnet always comes roughly to the north south, just because of that, ठीक है. So next is the, as you can see here, magnetic north pole and true north pole. Geographic north pole is also known as true north pole, okay. And there is a you can see that they are 7 is about, अगर एंगल के हिसाब से हम देखें तो that is 11.5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड है, लेकिन अगर आप डिस्टेंस के हिसाब से देखो तो that there is about 700 miles from the geographic north pole, okay. Now the next one is about the magnetic field, okay. So when we are saying that what is magnetic field, magnetic field invisible area around the magnet where it can attract a magnetic metal, apply its force, outside it this force disappear. So the magnetic field is stronger at its pole. In simple words, we can say that a magnet has a space around it where the magnetic material, like आपके पास iron है, cobalt है, nickel है, और the material which is made up of iron, cobalt और nickel, ठीक है, they feel a special force and we say that there is a magnetic field around the magnet. So magnetic field can be studied by using a कंपस, ठीक है. हेयर यू कैन सी डैट हम कहते हैं कि कंपस में जो है, कंपस नीडल जो होती है डैट इज़ अ स्मॉल मैग्नेट. हेयर यू कैन सी डैट मैग्नेटिक नीडल्स नॉर्थ साउथ आपके पास मैग्नेटिक कंपस शो की हुई है यहाँ. बाकी डिफरेंट बार मैग्नेट है, हॉर्स शू मैग्नेट है कंपस में, और यहाँ जो है डिस्क मैग्नेट है. जहाँ आपके पास कंपस नॉर्थ साउथ ईस्ट वेस्ट डायरेक्शन में, यहाँ आप देखें कि इसकी नीडल को शो किया हुआ है ग्रीन एंड रेड. सो द कंपस नीडल actually is a small magnet which can turn on a fixed point, or you can say that on a fixed point that is called fulcrum, ठीक है. in a magnetic field आपके पास जो है, we are saying that north pole is pulled one way and the south pole is pulled on the other way. So needle always comes to the rest in line with the magnetic field. उसका रीज़न मैंने आपको प्रीवियस वीडियो में भी बताया है कि अगर आपके पास जो है वो नीडल जो है वो वाई सस्पेंडेड बार मैग्नेट जो है comes to the rest just because of the earth's magnetic field की वजह से, ठीक है. Now here you can see that there is a diagram from your book and the magnetic field pattern for a bar magnet. So you have to notice that the field is strongest near the pole, ठीक है. Now we are saying that there are only few lines which are drawn to show a clear shape, ठीक है. Now there is a space between the lines which show the strength of the field, ठीक है, where the lines are close together. for example near the pole, as you can see here, the magnetic field is strongest, while there is a gap between, or there where the lines are not close together, or there is a more space between, and there are more space between the line, it means that here the magnetic field is weak. So the arrow on the field diagram shows the direction of the force, and they always run from the north pole to the south pole. Now here are some other diagrams from your book. The first one, K, as you can see here, this diagram shows the magnetic field pattern which is that is produced as a result of the unlike poles. Unlike पोल्स का नाम लेते ही आपके माइंड में जो साइंटिफिक टर्म आनी चाहिए वो होती है, डैट इज़ अनलाइक पोल्स मीन्स के नॉर्थ पोल साउथ पोल और साउथ पोल नॉर्थ पोल, that is attraction. The term for the unlike poles is attraction. Of the two magnets are brought close together, and you can see here the magnetic field pattern of the opposite poles or unlike poles or the different poles. Is it clear? And the second diagram, as you can see here, that is the magnetic field pattern which is produced as a result of the repulsion. Repulsion force is present between the like poles like north pole or south pole. That is the magnetic field pattern which is caused as a result of the repulsion force. Is it clear? So that is about the magnetic field. Is it clear? And these are the magnetic field pattern which is caused by the unlike poles and like poles, or which is caused as a result of the attraction force or repulsion force between the magnets. Is it clear?